Clips. Alrighty, YouTube's another one of Kip's Clips. So I wanted to quickly share importance of getting offline. This was put out by Jam Noise, somebody who's been offline for over a year now, and she made a powerful wee piece. Jamesy boy shared this and shared the, I think it was a small snippet of the words or the whole transcript of the clip yesterday, I do believe, in the Skypes. And then I heard a few of the boys talking about it. I went and had a listen to it this morning, and beautiful, beautiful, wise words from a very intellectually sound, happy lady. And it's beautiful to see the skepticism and contempt for the internet grow. The penny is dropping that the internet is nothing more than an interactive version of the television, and it's there to it's getting used to fight for your loyalty. So no matter what path you take on the internet, somebody else has got your loyalty, unless you're looking at yourself. Now, recently, I mean, it sounds absolutely completely selfish for people to stop projecting out into the world, stop saving the world and start saving ourselves. It's kind of the essence of what I've been saying for some time now. I know it's even still keeps getting met with skepticism and stuff, and I really don't care anymore. People have to concentrate on themselves, and see it when you even focus and concentrate on doing good things for you, building your own communities, tunnel vision, trying to make your life better, get yourself on, progress, be happy, and along the way, like trying to build a community, trying to build my community, trying to build relationships with people, so on and so forth. Somehow, some way, the internet and the minefield, the mindfuck that it is, the cesspool that it is, will always try and find another way of making it about somebody else, or something else, or distracting you, or turning people against each other, or whatever it is. The internet will find a way of doing it. It's a cesspool, mindfuck, manipulator, and Wag the dog has came to the internet. And Wag the dog, you can even, it's got buttons on it, you can push and you get interactivity with it. It's still Wag the Dog Media fighting for your loyalty to implant in your nut. Now remember, people try to be objective, but are always subjective to their programming, and voila, the internet. God knows if anybody could actually ever genuinely, truly, completely unprogram themselves. I mean, the day when somebody says a witch to me and I don't think grey hair pointing at, what on the nose, who could nose, broomstick and cat, that's when I know I've completely deprogrammed myself. But unfortunately, I've not managed to get there as of yet. Me, talking about me. Right? It's metal. More people should make clips about them, talking about their emotions, their feelings, and rather than. I think that's one of the. The tricks of the internet, because of the interactivity. You want to watch everything. Are they talking about me? Are he talking about me? Are they discussing me? Did he read my comment? Did he read that? And it keeps you. It's like Coronation Street or EastEnders. It's that constant cliffhanger, isn't it? Although with Coronation Street and EastEnders, you know you need to wait till the next day. But with the internet, you're sitting there like, oh, is there a comment coming through? Who's that? Who's this? Where'd they come from? Realms of speculation. You spend hours front of that wee box just going, what if this, maybe this could, whatever. And the importance of getting offline. I'm going into the town on Saturday. Anybody out there watches this, wants to come along and meet me and stuff, battered in. Let's go and meet in the real world and do stuff on the street, away from the offline. Let's build genuine, real relationships and connections and a real community. And again, alright, I'll go. Sunday the 7th of January, I was talking about this when I opened up my Skype details to build a community for myself. Focusing on me, doing what I want to do, and yet somehow, some way the internet manages to even still tap into that energy I had and bring it down. Through just the way the internet works and the way it's got a grip on some. Now, this is offensive to some people. This is really annoying some people, with people being so horrible about the internet and stuff. And again, I'm not even horrible about the television. As long as you understand what it is and don't suspend disbelief, it's less harmful to you. But there's a lot of people who can't be honest with themselves, because unfortunately a lot of us have invested so many years sitting in front of this fucking internet thinking it's telling us the truth. Years upon years, lots of us invested. And it's hard to be honest with ourselves. And now, when I'm saying that, I'm talking about me being honest with me. I have to come, in fact, I don't have to, I have came to the conclusion that through all the good stuff and benefits that it's brought me, sitting on this internet 24 hours a day for years, for all the goodness that it's done, there's a fork in the road where you either go, right, I'm going to isolate myself on this internet for good, and exactly like Jam Noise is saying, fuck my real friends, fuck my real relationships, fuck my real family. This internet's what I need. The people on the internet understand me. I can get what I want from the internet. And it's the fork in the road time. You can get what you need from the real world as well. Now, I'm not telling you to chuck the baby out with the bathwater. I'm saying, understand what these things are. Understand the traps, the pitfalls that lie there, the isolation in your own wee internet pigeonhole. What I noticed as well was my lack, and again, talking about me, looking in the mirror, self-reflection. Just to be categorically straight here. I noticed myself, I'd be out in the real world, certain subjects and topics would come up or whatever, and rather than engaging, I'd go, fuck, I can't talk to them about that, because they think this way. Now, think about that. I'm isolating myself from debate with real people because the internet told me the truth. Now, I'm more and more and more, thank God to not the InfoWars Nightly News, man. The longevity of doing that, and Trump getting elected, and the alt media all behind Trump, and for me, the decloaking of this wag the dog internet and the pitfalls, how it will suck you in, make you think that you're learning the truth, make you think you're saving the world when you're doing nothing other than turning yourself into a useless individual. I'll point to people like, I'll make a critical comment about somebody and I'll get a comment, CC equals 33, enough said. Wow, that person has been, mind has been turned to mush. You could literally present this person with the meaning of fucking life, and they would go, Kips Clips, it's a 3 and a 3, CC 33, ah! They wouldn't even know what it means in their own fucking nut. They wouldn't even come and ask me where the name came from or the evolution of it or anything like that. Just boom-proof evidence in their internet wag the dog bubble of a world. Because C is a 3 and I've got Kips Clips in my chat, that means I'm, I don't know, big fucking the Antichrist. There's people out there who aren't religious, have turned to religion and all that. So the importance of getting offline, paramount. You, understand what the internet is and use it nothing more as a tool to build real, genuine relationships. Meeting the person relationships. It's all great speaking to people around the world. Beautiful. If you want to learn shit about community around you, your own reality, what you witness, what goes on and around you, your doorstep. And there's not many people on the internet that can sit up there in this kumbaya environment where everybody just needs to go, oh, love and fairies, and go, get up off your arse and be fucking selfish. Be selfish. Stop trying to save the world. Everybody save themselves. If everybody saved themselves, the world would be a better place. Stop projecting your opinions on the rest of the world as well. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, maybe you're in the middle, who the fuck cares? Care about you, your reality, try and affect, change and debate things in and around you. The importance of getting offline. I'm trying to do it more and more and more and more and more and more. I'm looking for ways and avenues to discuss these topics, approach, have these kind of debates and whatnot in the real world. I'm finding it fucking hard to find anybody to get involved because everybody is too comfortable at their fucking computer. Nobody can... I mean, everybody is too comfortable in their own wee climate control booth in front of the internet. Oh, somebody says something I don't like and can't debate and don't know nothing about. Oh, switch it off. Oh, my internet connection's down. You know what I mean? It's so easy to just switch off and not be honest with yourself when there's things that you can't comprehend, grasp, or even explain. So the internet's great for that. It's great for making people fucking feel that they know everything, and anything that comes in it's different. Oh, they don't know nothing. But, and as I said, even this realisation for a lot of people of what the internet genuinely is. Oh, what an awakening. Look, the world's waking up. Kumbaya. Everybody's woke up. Even Ron Paul. Time you woke up. Wake up, people. Wake. It's a meme. What does that actually mean? Wake up to what? Somebody else's version of reality? Find your own version of reality. Anyway, I've rattled on enough. And again, this comes on the back of the new year, the winter solstice, which I love because it gives you a fixed point. You know where you're at. I explained that. I've got energy enabled. I've got a lot of impetus and energy. I want to try to start something good this year. God knows how long it will last. God knows how long till this internet pish drags me down again. Fucking taps into my energy with some fucking bullcrap that puts somebody else. I mean, because it will happen. It will happen. But while my energy hasn't been tapped into too much, I want to build a community for me. I want to have more relationships with real human beings in the real world. I know there's certain people for whatever rhyme or reason can't get out the house and the internet is their only connection. That isn't what I'm saying. Surely the internet should be used to enhance your reality, not make the internet your reality. Surely the internet should be a tool used by humans to enhance their reality, not sit in front of the internet or the TV and then that becomes your reality. Jam Noise made some really good points about she was more concerned about her channel than her friends, her job, her family, her shit around her. I know exactly where she's coming from. This fucking YouTube shit, your next comment, your next like, it can be very addictive. Okay, so again, I'm talking from my lessons that I've learned through my own experience. If there's people out there that are hearing anything else, well, I don't know. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you hearing that stuff? I'm talking about my experiences, me looking in the mirror and seeing what I've came through on this wag the dog internet bullcrap. Fear the internet? No. Fear the TV? No. Just understand what they are. And they aren't the be-all, end-all. It's not the best invention ever. It's a tool that's invented by man. Right? People that are into the legalese stuff and all that, right? Here's man. See, everything we invent and conceive, it's under man, never above it. Unfortunately, me included in past years, the internet came before human beings. And when I started listening to the internet, and the internet was telling me how bad the TV was, I prioritised the television underneath human beings. But in the same time of doing that, I went, oh, the internet's fucking telling me all the shit I want to know. So the internet's now more important than human beings. No. The most important voice in a room at any point should be that real life, sentient being in the room. And you should understand that it's a tool to help you as a man or woman to improve your reality. Not to make it your reality, not to make it like a comfort. You can sit in front of the internet and get people, you can put anything on that fits your reality, and it will just be like a wee. But for me, the biggest positive for the internet for me is opening yourself up to other opinions. Especially ones that are the polar opposite for the way you feel. I'd use the example of chemtrails and and how through my genuine curiosity of what's really going on, rather than just to sit in the cult of personality in a wee club going, chemtrails are real, I seen a YouTube video and I filmed them and I can see them with my eyes, I confirmed that they're real. And in fact, it was through the No Agenda show as well, and their stance on chemtrails, where it was like, oh, hold on, these are being weird. They're actually saying chemtrails aren't real, or they're not the conspiratard version of what's really going on. And I went and looked at it, and I listened to both sides. Then, go and look at my channel again. A good few videos of chemtrails that I've filmed, witnessing them start and stop. Like one plane is meant to be producing the chemtrail, then it goes, and then it starts and stops because there's different air pressure and air patterns and all that up there. Anyway, but don't take my word from it. Go and genuinely, critically investigate both sides of the story, and don't just get in the easy pre-packaged Google will tell me the answer. Now, I want to play the beautiful words from Jam Noise.
So I'm going to be calling this video the importance of getting offline. So a lot of people are online today, and there's lots of different platforms where you can be online. This is, instead of connecting people, the internet does connect and it does give you good information, but it also disconnects you. There's a way that the internet disconnects you from not only the world. If you're spending a lot of time inside online, you are becoming disconnected from the world. You're becoming disconnected from real feelings that humans have when they're together. And you're also becoming disconnected with yourself, because you're relying on the internet to answer all your questions and to almost think for you. And I'm speaking from experience, because there was a time when I did spend a lot of time on the internet, and I had my YouTube channel, and I did make a lot of videos, and it did take a lot of my time doing all of this. But in doing this, I lost a lot as well, because I lost the connection between my family. I was having problems where I was working. It did affect me. And I was just, all my thought was just about my channel, the comments I'm going to be getting, the videos I need to be putting up, what research I'm going to be doing now. And in doing this, I did put out a lot of good information, don't get me wrong, and I'm glad that my videos are still up there, and I'm really proud of some of the work that I've done and the comments that I get today. You know, I see people are still watching the videos. I very rarely check my channel now, and I've come on today and read through some of my comments and everything, and I did feel to make this video. So just the thoughts I'm having, I'm going to share what's been different for me since I've been off the internet, and how it's changed my life for the better and people around me. So as I was saying, I'm talking by experience. So being on the internet so much actually took away my connection with my family. So I'm seeing, since I've been off, I've made a total reconnection with my family. I've got my family around me. I see them more. I talk to them a lot more. And in myself, I'm a lot happier within myself, and getting to that understanding that it's not just about being online. It is the people around you as well. And for those of you listening to this that are of a certain age, you will remember what life was like before the internet. It was a nice place, you know, it was really nice. There was always connections going on in the real world, you know, getting together with people you worked with. There was always something going on. And now it's all going on online. So it seems like everyone is busy and everyone is connected and there's this big connection going on. But if you think about it, all these people that are connected, you know, all the followers you've got, all the subscribers and everything, these are all individual people sitting by themselves. So they're all people sitting by themselves, connecting with millions or thousands or however many people that you're connected with. And you don't really know any of them. But if you turn this all off and look behind you, you've got family, you've got friends, there are people around you that you can turn to. And for those that don't have that in their life, then it's time to go and make it. It's never too late to reconnect with your community. And I've found that it's never too late. There is always something you can find that you can do that reconnects you with your community, reconnects you and gives you that whole purpose again and that drive and what it feels like to actually be with a group of people and to be doing something with your day that makes a difference. I'm very blessed I've found that. And if I can, you can. And it just means going out there, putting out some feelers, seeing what you can do, turning off the internet, seeing what you're good at. If you know you were good at something in the past, or if you've been very successful at something in the past, then you can do these things. And it's time to turn the internet off and regroup yourself. Come together within yourself. Stop looking for that person on the internet to listen to, looking for that person that's going to tell you exactly what to do. The person who you should be listening to and the person who's going to tell you exactly what to do, because the person that knows what's best for you is you. And the only way you can find you again is by turning off the internet. Turning off your Facebook, turning off your Instagram, turning off your whatever it is you're on. I'm not on Facebook, I'm very glad. Deleted that years ago. And that was the start of me changing my life. And then I found YouTube. And now I've reconnected with reality and things around me. And it feels really good, guys. It really does. If you've got a group of old friends that you lost contact with, if there's people in your life, if you don't speak to your family, if you haven't spoken to a family member for a long time, do it today. Turn off the internet, get your phone out, get your old phone book, whatever it is, your numbers you've got, call that person today and reconnect. Make a date, go for a coffee, go and see that friend or that family member that you have totally disconnected with because of this internet that, by the way, is supposed to connect us all, but it's disconnecting as well on a human level where we should be on that connection together and that same vibe together. You know, using the internet a little bit is okay, you can send some messages, but I've come to the conclusion that we do need to be speaking to each other, seeing each other, feeling that human connection between people. It is the most important thing for 2018. Come off the internet, reconnect with yourself first, reconnect with your family, reconnect with your friends, and you will see, peeps, yeah, it's the best thing that you can do. It's going to make you feel whole. You're constantly looking for this thing that's going to help you. You can help yourself by doing this today. Even if it means going out for a walk, looking at what's around you, talking to some of the people around you in the high road, going to a shopping centre, something. Reconnect with people. Look for something that you can do that's going to make you happy and help people around you. Because sitting on the internet all day, just reading all this junk and posting stuff, it doesn't actually help you or the people outside of, you know, where you live and stuff. That's all I've got to say, and I hope I've made some sense. Maybe some things you'll agree with and some things you won't, but this is what's worked for me. And I feel I'm being a lot more beneficial, a lot more helpful being out there and talking to people and changing their lives and changing their way they think and just getting them to see the bigger picture and the reality of the world. And the reality of the world and the bigger picture isn't just sitting on the internet.
Well said, beautiful words. And again, like, people will criticise that, saying, oh, she's just being selfish because she's out there to better herself. If everybody tried to build a community for themselves, in your reality, like what you witness around you in the real world, the stuff you can touch and feel, rather than David Icke telling you it's all a vibration and a hologram, who gives a fuck, who knows where we are. You know what I mean? Like, David Icke, listening to David Icke will get you lost, because he'll make you think you don't know where you are, we're just spinning on this big ball in the middle of fucking nowhere. This is our home, this is where we are, this is our birthplace. What you witness around you, what you touch and feel is your reality. You can affect it. They make you feel powerless, so you don't go out there and try and affect it, but you really have all the power in the world to go out and affect your reality. And well said, Jam Noise, and brilliant, man, getting out there and doing whatever she's doing, going out there and actually speaking to people and stuff. And I can only say that's what I'm striving for. In a year's time, I'd love to be able to do far more in the real world with real people, real groups, doing whatever it is. Out there debating, talking, chatting. I'm more than willing to do it. Granted, my demeanour doesn't open doesn't open up a lot of doors for me and stuff. But what can you do? You can only be true to yourself, who you are, and wear your heart on your sleeve and try and achieve what I want to achieve for me to benefit my reality and to try and make my life better. And hopefully other people can actually watch that, and like me watching Jam Noise and resonating with what she's saying. Hat off to the girl, man. That's a year she's been offline. Bounces up and going, the importance of getting offline. I've never felt better because I'm doing stuff in the real world. Beautiful. Sounds like she's went out there and created her own community, doesn't it? It sounds like she's went, fuck this internet shit. See all this time and effort I'm putting into the internet stuff and building the community. Do that on the outside world and it should or shall bear fruits. I don't know the best way to go about that, other than the shit that I'm doing and putting out the olive branch, and hopefully maybe there might be some like-minded people out there that actually want to go out and do stuff in reality. Get away from the wag the dog internet shit, and I'm not talking about going out there and save the world. I'm talking about doing anything. Going out, meeting for a drink, single-minded people and having a chat. You know how hard it is even get fucking people to do that? Everybody's too caught up in all their own shite and all that. But anyway, I digress. Beautiful Jam Noise, brilliant. Wee speech share. James, I think it was James Owen, stuck the transcript of that in the Skypes. So thanks, James, for pointing me in the direction of that. And again, depending on your circumstances or what have you, man, it's very wise words. Friends, family, people in your own reality. Never prioritise reality. Never prioritise the internet reality over real reality. Completely different things. And try and build your own community. Stay focused on what you want to achieve. Write them down. Write some goals down and try and put them in place. Or you can let the internet tell you what to do with your life and how to achieve them. Or what goals you should actually be even setting for yourself, or how you should be living your life, or what's good or what's bad or what's right or what's wrong. As Jam said, the only person that knows what's right or wrong for you is you, and people really need to start listening to themselves, the inner voice, their instinct, instead of other people. Alrighty, YouTube. Thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. This is going to be called The Revolution Will Not Be on the Internet. The revolution will not be televised, it will be live streamed. No, the revolution doesn't lie on the internet. The revolution lies in all of us. In fact, the revolution's a load of shite. The revolution's a meme put out there by fucking Skynet and John Connors trying to get all us fucking thinking, trying to get us into the frame of mind of acting like change agents. I was listening to fucking Max Egan earlier on, but he's a good guy. I was listening to Max Egan, well, I tried to listen to Max Egan, I think it lasted 5 minutes. And then he was sitting on the couch with that guy talking about all the great stuff he done. And he was like, what was it? What he was, something that he done was about global non-compliance. Great, hey, woo! Very positive. Grind the world to a fucking halt. a global revolution. That the revolution starts within ourselves. In fact, there is no fucking revolution, man. Save yourself, not the world. The world is constantly going to be in flux. If you look hard enough, you'll find a disaster. You look hard enough, you'll find an apocalypse. See, if we all concentrate on our own realities and bettering our realities, our lives, our communities, your community, my community, all the communities we're trying to build here, instead of trying to build a big massive global community on the internet, the world would be in a better place. Anyway, how to stop the destruction of our communities. This was done on Sunday. I was talking about this because of the start of the year and we want to put energy into building a community, doing more stuff in the real world out with the internet. You can try and be objective, but you're a fool and naive to forget that we are all subjective. And bitches be acting crazy if they aren't aware of their what programming they have been subjective to. You know what I mean? The confidence, I don't know, is it the confidence I'm looking for? Or the bravery, or the self-awareness to look in the mirror and see how this internet media has affected you as an individual. I know I'm doing that just now. And I'm seeing how this has affected me. Jam Noise has been away for a year and she's seen how it affected her. Right? All the benefits the internet offers you, there's pitfalls as well you best be aware of to make sure you don't fall down them. That's my opinion. Alrighty, YouTube. Thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all the good stuff. Leave all your comments, good, bad, ugly and indifferent. I'll read and respond to as many as I can. You get any value from any of the bullcrap I do, feel free to use the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. It's a big thanks to everybody that has over the new year and whatnot. And tune in at 1 o'clock today for the 1984 news at 1, where I'll be looking at the BBC and trying to look at the 1984 Newspeak news at 1, and I'll be trying to look at the Newspeak coming through the BBCs and other media. Alrighty, YouTubes, thanks for listening. Catchies! Work, goddamn you.
F.E.A.R, it's F.E.A.R, it's F.E.A.R, come on. It keeps the cheese and the maize and the rats and the race and those peasants in the days like a head up on these. It's F.E.A.R, come on. Keeps clear.